Okay.
Fellow Toastmaster, honorable guests, very good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome to Fujairah Toastmasters Club milestone meeting number 400. Please give ourselves a big round of applause.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is Toastmaster Sunir, your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Dear members of Fujairah Toastmasters Club, we are honored. This evening, we have with us honorable charter members of Fujairah Toastmasters Club, our honorable district leaders and distinguished guests. I'm sure you are all eager and excited to start our beautiful journey we are all in. To ensure we have a smooth running of online meeting and minimize the glitch, I request everyone to mute your microphone. Silence is the noble virtue. And if you have speaking role in the meeting, please check now to silence any cell phone or any other device that might sign, sing, beep, or pop. We respect the law of land and cultural diversity of this great nation. Therefore, I request everyone to refrain from speaking or discussing three subjects, that is sex, politics, and religion. Restrooms, you know where they are. Shouldn't be any problem there. Now, let us all read the club mission. We provide supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skill, resulting in a greater self-confidence and personal growth. With that, I would like to call up the president, the presiding officer of Fujairah Toastmasters Club. He is by profession civil engineer, currently working for Port of Fujairah. He joined in Fujairah Toastmasters Club in 2016. A passionate, vibrant Toastmaster, the one who believes in teamwork. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, please help me to welcome Toastmaster Mahendran Tamil Mani. Over to you, Toastmaster Mahendran. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sunir, Sergeant at Arms.
Thank you.
One good evening, one and all. Teamwork, a collection of individuals who can understand and others' view and perception. When the XCOM team had made for this year, I got a question from my senior Toastmasters as well as my mentor. Will your involvement with others be successful? That strikes me a lot, because I'm a person who believes my own works. And this is the right platform to learn the teamwork. I am Mahendran Tamil Mani, President of Fujairah Toastmasters Club. It's my privilege to be part of the oldest club in District 105. My fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, a warm good evening to you all. A special good evening to our chief guest, our magic and handsome District 105 Director, DTM Nelson Menzies, our past international president, the charter member of Fujairah Toastmasters Club, DTM Mohammed Murad, our District Club Growth Director, DTM Rania Abdul, our young man Division K Director, DTM Nagarajan, Area 47 Director, TM Toastmaster Ramesh Karuth, and all our district and division leaders. As a president, it's my pleasure to welcoming you all our 400th meeting celebration. Today we are here to celebrate and show the gratitude to all the senior Toastmasters and the charter members who put their effort and made the Fujairah Toastmasters Club. Your leadership skills offered us the Fujairah Toastmasters Club platform, and we are nurtured our communication and leadership skills. Thank you so much, person. As a president, the power resides with me, I call to order today's 400th meeting is proceeding. When I said a celebration, we are someone to lead the entire celebration with so much fun. We have a lot of activities in this meeting today. To lead this session, I would like to call a member, a passionate Toastmaster who dedicated for this year. He woke up at early morning, he put a vocabulary verse in all the social medias, a new words every day. He is a neuro-linguistic practitioner, archaic yogi practitioner, quality health safety by profession, is working in Fujairah Oil Terminal, and our current Vice President of Public Relations is none other than Toastmaster Arivaldagan on the stage. Please put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Arivaldagan on the screen, please.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mahendran, for this wonderful introduction. Thank you so much. Really feeling blessed and proud to be the part of the celebration today. And thank you for giving me and this wonderful opportunity to take up the program as your fellow Toastmasters. And welcoming again all the fellow Toastmasters, our distinguished guests, DTMs, area directors, division directors, and our distinguished, lovable guest. Thank you so much. Special thanks to our chartered members. It's really, I feel like I was there in some college alumni and meeting all the world peoples and sharing the experience. A blissful moment. I don't know whether I am the one feeling this goosebumps all over me, or I am sure you are also having the same experience. Let us continue with the celebration. It's giving me a deep pleasure, and I am delighted to be the part of the celebration. You know, actually, Fujairah Toastmasters Club commissioned, inaugurated in 2004, and so far 16 years we are going in, and now we are in the 400th meeting. We are in the 400th meeting, and total 8 times so far we have been awarded with the Smedley Award, and 6 times for the Talk Up Toastmasters Award, and 5 times Beat the Clock Award. So some of the achievements we have done, and still some more has to come. And we have been awarded as the Distinguished President Club for the past 8 years. That is also another great achievement with all the supports from members and the chartered members mainly. We need the blessings always. Let us move further. We have our chartered member, and he is our keynote speaker today. To invite him, we need somebody special. Not only special, a notable personality and very lovable person. And any doubt, any help you want, make a phone call. He is readily available to you. Always smiling and always helping tendency person, and he's a very notable person in the district 105 so far I have seen also. Basically, he is a mechanical engineer and he graduated from the Pune University. From 2012 he is into Toastmasters, but he is here in UAE for the past 18 years, and he is currently working in Ras Al Khaimah government mining company. He won the Best Area Director Award for the year 2017. And for the year 2018-19, he won the Best Division Director Award when he was serving as a Division K Director. And he is also District 105 Credential Chair in 2019 and 20. Presently, our DTM Anil Vidyadharanji is our Logistics Manager for District 105. So let us have a warm welcome for him to be a part of the celebration. When I was asking about the theme, so he shared a small memory. During 2017-18, when DTM Nelson Menzies was the director of this Division J, the tagline for Division J is "Teamwork makes the dream work." The same thing still it continues, and it's keep us moving forward also. So kindly help me to welcome DTM Anil Vidyadharanji to introduce our keynote speaker. DTM Anil Vidyadharanji, the screen is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Arivagan, for that introduction. I don't know, so much focus on me you kept. What does it take to reach Fujairah Toastmasters Club at milestone of 400 meeting? This question raised in my mind few days before. Good evening, my Fujairah Toastmasters family, distinguished leaders from District 105, dignitaries, all the guests who joined us today for this milestone meeting from around the globe. Wherever it is, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome one and all for the wonderful meeting and event. Now, coming to this question was killing on my mind for a few days, and today morning, all of a sudden, our young, energetic Vice President Education, Toastmaster Hari Pratap, answered along with the question in his subtle way. And the answer goes, it's simple. Each and every member's contribution and commitment, starting from the charter members to many more members like you, since 2014 till today, helped Fujairah Toastmasters Club to reach 400 milestone meeting. Now, I would like to add one more thing on this one. Last 16 years successful journey of Fujairah Toastmasters Club created hundreds of leaders, where the Toastmasters tagline says, where leaders are made. So please put your hands together to congratulate each one of you. You are witnessing the youngest generation of Fujairah Toastmasters along with the charter members sitting around the board and listening and watching and celebrating together. Dear all, we Fujairah Toastmasters Club members, family are blessed today because our keynote speaker is there with us. It's a proud moment for Fujairah Toastmasters Club. He is our charter member. A servant leader, example in Toastmasters fraternity. He started his Toastmasters journey since 1996 and various leadership roles. Reached the highest official ranking in Toastmasters International as International President in 2014-15 year. Now, coming to his way of approach, he is the encyclopedia in Toastmasters. Any questions or anything is reaching parliamentary procedures in Toastmasters will reach definitely and hitting to that mountain. The M, retired Lieutenant Muhammad Murad, the person who is holding an MBA along with Masters in Quality Management from University of Wollongong, Australia. Also, a trained leadership development programmer from Harvard Business School of London, the leader who always lead with example, and a firm believer that whatever happens to you is none of your business. All you need to do is work hard, and the fruits of the sharpening your soul will unfold naturally. Dear Fujairah Toastmasters members and all the dignitaries around the world, please help me to welcome our keynote speaker of today's evening and our charter member, past international president, current district parliamentarian, retired lieutenant, distinguished Toastmaster, Muhammad Murad. Sir, the platform is yours and we all are waiting eagerly to listen your words.
Thank you very much for the kind introduction. A lot of you commented on my new look. So the new members might have seen the posters of whom I used to be, and I still am. But let me tell you, there were a couple of you who were saying that they were expecting me in the traditional dress. And that would have been possible if not for Hari Pratap. Because Hari Pratap has been haunting me for this meeting for God knows how long. And I commend his persistence and his follow-up. And the last thing he did is that he wanted to give me this T-shirt, which some of you are wearing, which commemorates the event today, and it commemorates the date. And it's fascinating how the resilience and the persistence of very few people could make very big changes in our world and the world in the bigger picture. And probably this is something that I would like to highlight for today's event, congratulating all the Toastmasters in Fujairah Toastmasters for the 400th meeting, and specifically the charter members. Now, many of you might not know this, but throughout my journey in Toastmasters, I have been a charter member of only one club. And guess what club is that?
Fujairah.
Fujairah
Toastmaster Club.
Absolutely. You see,
Yeah.
when I joined Dubai Toastmasters, the club was already chartered a year prior. And I did join an advanced club also, but that also I joined after it got chartered. That's as far as I remember. So the only club which I was a charter member of is Fujairah Toastmasters. And there's a story behind that. We had come for the meeting in which the charter was supposed to happen. And as we went along, we finished the speeches and so on, and it was time for people to sign up. And I see Rana Chakma coming to me, and he said, "We are one member short of the magic number of 20 for chartering the club." And there was no other choice for me but to say, I am going to be a charter member. And the rest is history. But that event was the result of so many people's efforts prior to that. And it's true that in all our endeavors, in all our challenges, we need to remember that the important aspects of achieving a goal relies on whatever happens prior to that. So if we wanted to charter a club, we need to do the hard work prior to that. If we wanted to achieve presidents distinguished year after year, there has to be a foundation behind that. And that is something that a lot of us within the Toastmasters fraternity have realized. Therefore, we have realized the successes that have come after it. But today, I want to highlight three aspects of Toastmasters if they are put into perspective, they are focused on, you will be able to be successful in Toastmasters and transcending over to our careers, to our family lives, to our friendships, and any other field that you might think of. So, what are these three important factors in the success of a Toastmasters club? And the three factors are very simple: members, members, and members. Three types of memberships or members that are important for us to gain success in our Toastmasters. And the first type of members are those who have been with the club for years and years, and probably charter, me excluded, because I am not so much active within Fujairah Toastmasters, but I am always aware of what happens from our friends, our charter friends, and from our interactions in the divisions, meetings, and in the conferences that we get in touch with each other through. So the members who have experience in how the club worked from the beginning are crucial to understand the dynamics of the success of the club. You see, each and every club is totally different. We say that we have fingerprints, and we say that we have unique DNAs. And throughout my experience, I realized that clubs have unique fingerprints. They have unique DNAs, which is in the membership of the club, the dynamics of the club. How does it work? How does the team work together? How is the interaction between the executive committee and the members? So that's the foundation. The dynamic of any club is created within the first 1 to 2 years. And if that is successful, it is going to transcend to years and years to come. So it's important for us to realize how those members play the role in the success of the club. Now, the second type of members are the new ones, the members who have taken the helm recently, because they are the lifeblood of the club itself. They have learned, whether intentionally or unintentionally, by the way, they have learned the dynamics of the club through the first meetings that they have attended, through their interaction. They understood what makes this club successful, what makes it vibrant, or otherwise, by the way, because there are many new members and recent members that have come in that have taken clubs which were dying to new heights of success. Why? Because they relied on previous experiences and previous knowledge. So it's the responsibility of the old members to transfer that knowledge in an efficient way to the members who are coming in newly. And that probably is very apparent in the time that we interact with each other before the meeting. And if you took notice of how vibrant was the interaction before the meeting began, you will know how the new and the old members interact with each other. And that's a success factor on its own. But the secret is whether the seasoned members will be able to transfer the knowledge and let go. And there are many members that I have seen throughout my experience worldwide that cannot let go. And that is a big issue in our clubs. And I'm glad to say that I know that within the Fujairah Toastmasters, a lot of the charter members and a lot of members that have been there for a very long time have gained the knowledge of delegation and trusting the people who are taking the helm in the new executive committees and the people who are coming in newly in order to empower them, give them the authority to do things which will take clubs to new heights. So seasoned members and current and new members. And the third type of members are the potential members. You see, without new blood coming into clubs, it's not possible for a club to survive. Why? Because it will become boring. Why? Because it will become repetitive. Why? Because everyone will know everyone else, and not having new people to experience, to gain knowledge from. And yes, we seasoned members have to learn from new members. And it's fascinating how when I go to gavel clubs, we need to look at the vibrancy and the way that those young generations react and think. So potential members are very important. And it's, again, I go back to the dynamics of the club that makes potential members, guests, interested in joining our clubs. Now, in different stages of clubs, these three very important parts of the club have different proportions. You know, in the beginning, everyone will be considered a chartered member, and they are the founders. But as we go along the timeline, it's those people fading away. And I'm not saying that they fade away because they leave the club. They fade away because they want to hand over the helm to the members who have newly joined, that would like to learn leadership, would like to work as a team in order to enrich their experience. But then the success of clubs is for those proportions to shift to those guests and potential members. You see, if you have a big pool of guests, and I'm proud that my other club, Dubai Toastmasters, gets in the face-to-face meetings, we get 10 to 12 guests every time. But then if the other two parts of the club are not strong enough, they do not portray quality meetings, everything is going to come to a halt. So very simple, but very hard to achieve. Three parts. We need to take care of three parts, three factors to the success of the club. Now, come to Fujairah Toastmasters. I believe any club that has been able to achieve success after success year after year has mastered the proportion of the three factors, has mastered transferring the dynamics of what the club is into what the club can become. So personally, I am proud to be part of the club. I am proud of the charter members whom I have not seen for a long time, some of you, but I am seeing. And I'm proud of the members, the new members, who have been able to gel and connect with the other members for the sake of the success of the club, which means the success of all the three factors of the club. Congratulations on the 400th meeting, and it's always good to see our friends that we have not seen for a long time. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DTM Muhammad Muradi. Thank you for this inspiration speech and the three factors you have quoted to us. It's really overwhelming experience for us also. Again, I'm having the goosebump all over me. And thank you so much, Anilji, for bringing Muhammad Muradi for this session. Thank you so much. Now, we are going to the next important session. We are going to release our newsletter. And we have a chief guest. But to invite the chief guest, we have one more chief person with us. He is a very personality. He is very soft and he is a great mentor. He is very strict also, but not only soft, and he is very strict also. A passionate Toastmaster. He is in Toastmaster from 2006 onwards. He held so many posts in FTC before. Secretary, VP Education, VP Membership, and also he served as a president of FTC. He is also an area director before and past division K director. He strongly believes in doing things differently in making a positive change. That is one of the key factors for his success and also for keeping the club growth into a better level. He is none other than our DTM, Sujit Varghese. And kindly help me to welcome our DTM Sujit Varghese for this session. And DTM Sujit, the session is yours. The screen is for you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arivaragan, for introducing me. Thank you so much. It is not how much we do, but how much love we put in doing that matters. Our chief guest believes in this quote of Mother Teresa. Mr. President, eminent leaders, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, good evening. I am indeed happy to introduce our chief guest, our District 105 Director, DTM Nelson Meneses, who really doesn't require an introduction for all FTC members, as he is a friend of Fujairah Toastmasters Club, is well known to all of us. Since today's meeting is a very special meeting and we have our charter members and our distinguished guests, let me briefly introduce our chief guest. He lives by the adage, teamwork makes dream work. And this is the tagline we have seen wherever he took a leadership position. We saw him with teamwork that makes dream work. I joined Toastmasters in 2006, but our chief guest joined 1 year after, that is 2007. And he is progressing to the pinnacle of leadership journey. I will say is the best example of excellence, because when he was the CGD in 2018-19, Toastmasters International awarded him excellence in club growth. And recently, he has been awarded by TMI again, excellence in program quality. So that means whatever he does with 100% excellence. And I'm sure this year too, our district will wonders, I'm sure. He is a member, his home club is Star of Arabia, and is a member in 4 clubs. What attracts me in this person is just his simplicity, and he is Mr. Cool, and always find him with a smiling face in his face. I think that is the success of this person. And when I was the division director last year, DTM Nelson used to say, Sujit, always have a smile on your face that makes a positive change around you. I'm sure, I don't have this, but I am practicing it. He always, whenever he talks to me, he used to say that always, that is a magical thing. So he's a very magical person with a magical smile on his face. And we are so lucky to have our district director with us today as a chief guest. I'm sure that how many commitments you have today, I'm sure this valuable time is going to share with us is very valuable to Fujairah Toastmasters Club. Without much ado, let me invite our chief guest to release our newsletter first, and followed by the chief guest address. DTM Nelson, please put our hands together to welcome our district director, District 105 director, DTM Nelson Meneses.
This was indeed a very sweet introduction from a very strict Toastmaster. Thank you, Sujit, and I love your smile. Keep smiling. Today, you're a different person, and I'm really happy to be in your midst in Fujairah Toastmasters Club. To begin with, we are going to release the newsletter of Fujairah Toastmaster for the first quarter. And when I see that it is mentioned as the first quarter, I'm expecting 4 newsletters from the club. And this is what has been confirmed to be by Toastmaster Mahindran, the president. This year, our district PR activities have taken a new height, and we are going to have newsletters from every division. We have already finished from division A, B, C, so we are moving alphabetically. But what impresses me this year is the clubs have taken initiative not only in the flyers, not only in social media, but also in newsletters. So it's really fascinating to have newsletters for every quarter. So kudos to Toastmaster Mahindran, the VPPR Arif, and the entire ExCom for this initiative. It is a great achievement, and I'm so proud to release the first newsletter, and I would request Toastmaster Mahindran to join me to release this and hand it over to you. So Zoom Master, can we just go ahead with it? Wow, felicity. Every member here, we have 43 participants. Please give your thunderous round of applause. A newsletter is hard work, coordination, and teamwork. And the theme which we have chosen today is teamwork makes a dream work. Believe me, this final product of a newsletter is indeed teamwork. Fantastic. Congratulations to the entire XCOM led by Toastmaster Mahindran. Mahindran, you can smile. Yes, that's good. I find you so serious. Relax. It's 400th anniversary.
Thank you so much, sir.
Well, congratulations. Can we stop sharing the screen? Yep. Uh, First and foremost, thank you so much for this wonderful t-shirt. The moment, the love which you all have sent to me here, DTM Mohammad Murad, fellow district officers, Division K Director, DTM Nagarajan, Area Director Ramesh, members of Fujairah Toastmasters, and dear friends. To me, I am attached to Fujairah Toastmasters way back in 2013 when I took over as an area director, and it was on Division J and Area 74. And since then, the bonding has only increased and I would say strengthened. It's so nice to be here in your midst, and I, for one, would cancel any appointment just for this milestone meeting and to be in your midst today. So thank you, Pradeep, for that persuasive calls, and Mahindran for that fantastic follow-up. To begin with, I firmly believe a Toastmaster meeting really starts with a preparation, and the way the full entire XCOM has led to this milestone meeting is a testimony of teamwork. Everybody is so excited, everybody is looking forward to it, and it's so nice that we as guests are also looking forward to the meeting to give our best and share your joy and this wonderful milestone. When I see this virtual meeting today, I'm reminded of my dear friends who are so here, and DTM Rana Chakma, who was indeed instrumental in forming this club, DTM Harun, who the area director who keeps in touch with me from Switzerland, Toastmaster Sarangi, Toastmaster Pawanish Jain, Mahar Mahmood was smiling. So it was DTM Surya, Sujit, and what I would try to reinforce and re-endorse one thing which our international president Mohammad Murad just mentioned to us, the foundation of this club. The legacy which you are leading year after year, the president distinguished status, but the most important thing what I feel Fujairah Toastmasters is really doing well is doing the basics right. I believe in one thing, we don't need to do great things, but we need to do small things in a great way. And this is exactly what Fujairah Toastmasters Club is doing. The number of education sessions you have, the wonderful mentor-mentee program which runs in your club, and 100% pathways adoption. But most importantly, what I love, something unique about this club, your immediate past president is the advisor to the XCOM and who lives to ensure that the XCOM functions very well. The unity is something which I really like about Fujairah Toastmasters. And this is which I feel should be a foundation and a lesson to many others. The competition for Fujairah Toastmasters is with themselves. And what I feel is they want to improve day after day what they can do better, what they can improve for tomorrow. And the initiatives where I wake up every morning, the quote of the day, the message from Arif is really very, very motivating to me. And believe me, Arif, that flyers, the quotes of the day, the messages, the word of the day, and it's not only in Dubai. I share it with my leaders in Oman, in District 105. So it goes around because I believe which is something nice has to be really good. and it should be shared. We should not keep to ourselves. So today on your 400th meeting, I wish and want to give my personal congratulations to the all great leaders. It's so nice to see you all today. And I really miss coming to Fujairah. I know it would be so great to be in your midst in Fujairah. I've been there before so many times, so I really would like to be there. But once the restrictions over, I'll be the first one to come. So nice to see DTM, Rana Chakma, Arun, Surya, everybody here, Pavni Jain, because you all have laid strong foundations. 7 DTMs in the club is a testimony that you all are doing something so nice, and all 7, I think, are here today. Fantastic. As your district director, I would like to give a small challenge to Toastmaster Mahindran and the entire ExCom. You see, our CGD has wonderful initiative, the Platinum Peer CGD Award. And why I say this is because I know your potential. Fujairah Toastmasters has got tremendous potential, and I have personally witnessed it year after year. So this award, which is something which you all need to work on, it is helping other clubs in Fujairah achieve distinguished status. You all are so strong, your foundations are so strong. You all must be doing something great. Toastmaster Mahindran, the entire ExCom, you all are doing something very nice, which is really very strong. Why don't you share your learnings with other clubs in Fujairah and help them achieve success? What is Toastmasters' 8th promise? To share the benefits of Toastmasters to more and more people, right?
Yes, sir.
So why don't we share as a club what are our good practices to other clubs in Fujairah? And I think y'all can do that.
Sure.
If y'all take some initiative, every club in Fujairah will be strong. You're a mother club of Fujairah and Russell Kema. So at the end of the year, when we finish our awards, I would like to see Fujairah Toastmasters Club having one Platinum Peer Club, not for one club, for 2 clubs. Think about it, explore what are the conditions, and I'm sure you all can do well. In summation, I would like to say something. Excellence is an ongoing process. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed says very nicely, the road to excellence has no finish line. It's a day in, day out process. Only thing is, we need to keep striving to it, to the best version of ourselves, the best version of our club, and most importantly, how can we give a quality experience to every member of our club? Why don't we think doing something different? And one initiative which I just mentioned is something which you all have done this year is the word of the day, the quote of the day. And on behalf of Fujairah Toastmasters and the ExCom, Toastmaster Mahindran would like to appreciate today 2 members. They have been exceptional in supporting the club, and those 2 members which will be giving a certificate of appreciation right now are Toastmaster Rashmi and Toastmaster Swaminathan. So please join me in a thunderous round of applause to give them this certificate of appreciation. Congratulations, Toastmaster Rashmi, Sujata Nair,
Thank you, sir.
and Toastmaster Swaminathan. Can we have 30 seconds? Can you all say something for 30 seconds? This is the appreciation given by your club to you. It's a fantastic achievement. So 30 seconds to each. Toastmaster Rashmi, ladies first.
Thank you, Toastmaster DTM Nelson, sir, for the opportunity. So it's, of course, it is an impromptu moment for me to speak in this and in front of all the world leaders. And first, I started as a vocabulary changing only, and then it became a habit. So now I am waiting how when Toastmaster Arif is posting his work, and then I am searching for the first I searching in the Google for a new sentence, and then it came in my own experience or my own daily life and posting it as a sentence. So it's a nice experience, and this is a much surprise in this big event. And Toastmaster Nelson called my name and for this event. Thank you, sir, and thank you.
Toastmaster Rashmi, you are a celebrity. Don't know worry. No college. You are indeed in District 105 is proud of your efforts. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Toastmaster Swaminathan. Second table topic is yours. Where are you? 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's very nice to hear this, and it's very honor for me to be part of this big group. And I started up this journey. I wanted to start this journey with Toastmaster for the last 1 year, and somehow I was not able to get into this. But one thing is sure, when I started, I was skeptical whether what I'm going to get from this. I wanted to be transparent here because we are seeing a lot of guests in this group, so they also need to know about why I chose this now, why I am cherishing every moment I am being part of this Toastmaster. I'm just 3 months old in this group, but I have learned a lot. It has actually helped me to upscale myself in many of the factors. I'm good in extempore, however, I'm not good in preparing myself and doing things. And I did my first project speech, prepared and then did, and I got very positive feedback from all the members of the group. So these are all the good things which I am cherishing every moment. And as Reshmi has already covered everything as far as the word of the day, and I'm trying to compete with Reshmi, to be honest, from the day one, but she is too fast.
Okay.
In responding to that. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good
for
luck.
giving this opportunity.
So, members of Fujairah Toastmasters, the road to excellence has no finish line. You are doing wonderful. To every member of Fujairah Toastmasters, my personal and heartiest congratulations. I look forward to 400, 450, and 500 and beyond. Thank you so much. And back to you, the Master of Ceremonies. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, our District Director, DTM Nelson Mensisji. Really an inspiring, energetic speech, but how cool you maintain yourself. I don't know how many hours you spend in doing yoga, meditation, and breathing exercise. You keep your tempo down, but you are increasing our tempo. Actually, we are in a blissful mood, and I think we are flying also.
Arif, can I call my wife so you can repeat whatever you said again? Thank you so much, Arif. Thank you.
Okay. Why don't we have our club growth director, DTM Raniaji, to have to share some experience with us. DTM Raniaji, you are available? Our club growth director.
Oh, thank you, sir. I was prepared to sit here and just enjoy the show. I wasn't expected to be called on stage, but I think I have no other choice. Anyway, it's my pleasure and my honor to be with you today. Heartfelt congratulations on your 400th anniversary. I've never been to Fujairah before, which is unfortunate. I've been to so many Emirates in the Emirates, but Fujairah is still on my bucket list for places to visit. And this Emirates is so rich with so high, high standard clubs. Our club is among these top-notch clubs within the entire district that set a real high model in terms of dedication and excellence. It's not about the accolades or the awards that the clubs have achieved over the past years. I mean, the club has been going on for so many years now. Last year, we presented Distinguished District, and now just in the 3 months, you've nailed 7 points, Smedley, lead and win, and the rest is just, like a piece of cake for you guys. And I'm sure this is only comes from the dedication of the executive committee and also the members. It cannot come one way. I always say that it has to be both ways, members and the leaders at the same time. Because no matter what the executive committee does, if they don't find reception from the members or cooperation, nothing will basically materialize. And I can see from all the happy screens here, everyone is smiling here and everyone is happy and enjoying their time and this joyous moment. It's a moment of pride. I mean, because this is just not a number. It's memories and years of hard work and dedication and collaboration and side meetings. I'm sure a lot of dinners here and there and breakfast. I know now we're in the COVID, but I'm sure you had a lot of memories to share, even in the virtual platform. We know how to make the best out of it. And you guys know how to celebrate it well. Thank you for all the reminders and the flyers and reminding me to join on time and just everything is right. And do you want to speak? I mean, I really admire your enthusiasm and the wonderful news that you just released. Admirable, really admirable. I mean, all of this in only 3.5 months, that's really admirable. And as I said, it's all teamwork, the entire members and the executive committee and the young leaders I can see on the screen, all young, all of you are younger than me, I can see that. I mean, young and fresh and full of enthusiasm and energy. And this is what we really need, like, to stem new energy and enthusiasm into our district, especially during these hard moments and tough times. And you basically inject enthusiasm and inspiration to others. And like DTM Nelson, think of the Platinum Peer Award, because especially in your area, because you're far away, but now with a virtual platform, you can reach anybody, any club within the district that needs help. Because you're on the right track, let's put it that way, and you're doing things right. Let's learn from your experience. Let's get inspired from you and share experience with others. This is basically what we're here for, to support each other and grow together, right? That's the whole point. I wish you all the best and prosperity, and hopefully next milestone meeting we'll be able to meet in person. All right. Anyway, COVID worked. It wasn't my favor because I was able to join you all the way from Jordan. But hopefully next time we'll be able to meet in person. And I wish you more prosperity and success, and always to be a role model and on top of the best clubs within the entire district and in the entire region, entire world. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity, and over to you, Master of Ceremony.
Thank you, Madam, for this wonderful speech given by you, and really it's inspiring us. And for sure, we will achieve this Platinum Peer CGD award. And with all the support from the ExCom, not only the ExCom, the entire team and our charter members, blessings, wherever they are there, they are blessing FTC. That blessing is enough for us to come up with breaking all the obstacles, and the milestones will be achieving for sure. And thank you for this wonderful chief guest speech and releasing of our newsletter. Hope you all enjoyed the session. And I can see still people are in the flying mode. To bring them, to ground them, we have a wonderful musical performance by one of our members' daughter. She's a very small, cute girl I have seen in my life ever so far. And she is none other than Toastmaster Pavanesh's daughter. She is doing her 6th standard in our own English school in Fujairah. Toastmaster, are you ready? Your daughter is ready?
Yep. Are you ready?
Yes, thank you. Come on stage.
Sure. Good evening, everyone. My name is Tanvi, and I'm going to play a Kansas Traveler.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, really? How do you feel? How do you all feel? You feel you are grounded? Yeah. No, the momentum has come. Even we were dancing also. I can see people shaking their heads, moving their body. It's a kind of exercise also because we are going to sit for another minimum 1 hour, 1.5 hours. But thank you, Pawnesh ji, for your daughter's immediate support for us and keeping us entertained. Okay, let us move to the next session. We have so many charter members with us and they are ready to share their experience with us, right? So we have to call them. But before calling them, we should have a very much responsible, caring backbone of Fujairah Toastmasters to be there in the stage so that she can bring them up all together and people can share their experience. She is a great personality, ever charming and easily approachable and readily available to help. Whatever you need, she'll be readily available. And I have seen her as a passionate environmentalist. She is very peculiar. No using plastics, no usage of plastic covers. She bring her own plates, metal plates, not the plastic plates or the thing. She will be having all time the glass bowl with her whenever she is there for any partying or family function, anything. She is a very passionate environmentalist I have seen. She is none other than Madam Toastmaster Mahar. She is working as a she is there in Fujairah Freshwater, where we are getting a fresh water for our company also. I am daily interacting with her. But after coming to Fujairah Toastmasters, then only I know she is the one I am interacting always. And she is very supportive, very caring. Anything, any doubt, any issues, you just make a call to her. She is ready to support you. Welcome. Let us have a applause to welcome Madam Toastmaster Mahar for this special session. And Madam Toastmaster Mahar, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Mr. Ari. I am humbled for those kind words. Thank you so much. So today we are celebrating our charter members. So let's give you a brief history of these members. On the 21st of June, 2004, 20 individuals signed their names on a document that became the cornerstone of an establishment known as Fujairah Toastmasters Club. An establishment where one is educated, embraced, and empowered. These names are now forever in the history of Toastmasters International and in the memory of this club. 16 years from that day, today, their legacy still remains, and it continues to impact many, many lives. Today, we are fortunate that some of these members are back with us to share their experience, and we will get a really very unique look into their minds of these pioneers. So let's start with the first person that was part of this chartering of Fujairah Toastmasters Club, and that is the area director at the time, Mr. Srivalsan. Sir, if you could please unmute yourself.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay,
Mr.
okay.
Srivalsan, good evening.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters from Fujairah. Congratulations, first of all, for the 400th meeting.
Thank you so much, sir.
Be here. When DTM Nagarajan told me about the club, lots of nostalgic memories came into my mind, because I remember I was the area director that time, and my Division B governor, because we were not called director, we were governors. So area governor, and at that time division governor was Balu Patmanabhan, and DTM Murad was the district director. What a team, So Balu had an aim. He wanted to start in my area, that is area 8, to have 8 clubs. And that time only we had club in Sharjah, So we got somebody who's interested to start a club. Usually area director has to run behind people to start a club. But we had somebody from Fujairah who was really, really enthusiastic to start a club. That is none other than Rana Chakma. And he was reaching out to us. So all the way from Sharjah, we all went to charter the club there. You know, out of, I achieved 7 clubs. Out of 7, 3 community club and 4, 4 corporate clubs. You know, it is so happy to see that is in 2003, 2004. See that still 4 of the clubs are still running and 3 of the community club, when Fujairah is one of them. So it's really, really happy to see that it is still running and 400 meetings, achieved 400 meeting. And the journey from Dubai to Fujairah via Sharjah was fun trip to start the club there. And we had a wonderful host in Rana and Prakash, and that time another lady called Annabella Williams, Nancy's sister. And they all, you know, made sure we were comfortable. And we had a lovely dinner on the charter meeting day. And as DT Muhammad Murad told, we were short of 1 member, and the district director Muhammad Murad immediately joined as a charter member. That was the enthusiasm. And you know, after the meeting, when we were coming back, we were all sure this club is going to shine, and it is good charter members. And it had challenges in some time, but the club went on because there were some passionate leaders and wonderful speakers in that club. I'm so proud to be here to see, you know, it's nostalgic and really cherishing this moment. Thank you for inviting me. And I wish when COVID goes, I will attend one of the meetings in Fujairah Club soon. Currently, I'm a member of Fujairah Club, Synergy Toastmasters with Ben Thomas in the Malayalam club now. Because of COVID, we can join from here. But Fujairah is very close to my heart. Over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Srivalsan, for those kind words. Thank you, and we definitely look forward to seeing you in a physical meeting when all this is done. Next on my list of charter members, and he was already mentioned, is Mr. Rana Chakma, or more rightly, Ms. DTM Rana Chakma. DTM Rana Chakma is an educator, and till today he continues to support education facilities in the UAE and in his hometown. So DTM Rana, I have a question for you. Now, being as you were the first person to start, you were the person they contacted to start the club, and the first club was also housed in your education facility, which was HCT at the time. How does Toastmaster help someone become an initiator? How does it help someone become the first person to start anything in life? To you, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mahar. And first of all, I would like to thank you to, and also congratulate this Fujairah Toastmaster Club that you are celebrating the 400th meeting. Is a very proud moment for all of us that you are carrying on the legacy. And I'm so much thankful to DTM Murad and Toastmaster Srivalsan and others, so many of you. I cannot say all of your names here because it will take time. First of all, I was very keen to start Toastmaster Club, and there was no Toastmaster Club, and I didn't know anyone in Fujairah, not even in Sharjah, not even Dubai. I was very new. That was in 2001. I was talking about. But I mentioned to the then director, Bill Gates, that I would like to start a Toastmaster Club here. However, I don't have any contact. It so happened, I think that's how the visualization works. I think all of you know, if you visualize something or if you have a dream, just the nature, it helps you out. That's what happened. One day, this director, Bill actually called me and he said, do you know the international president of Toastmaster is coming and he would like to come to Fujairah. will it be okay for you to organize a meeting? And I said, of course. But I was also afraid that Toastmaster International DTM and Gavin, if I'm not wrong, I can't remember, so many years ago, 19 years ago. So he came and I organized a meeting. And of course, I was very much nervous. I was playing the Toastmaster of the day. So, but however, we could generate enthusiasm among the students. And we had so many members, and we formed the Toastmasters class at Fujairah Women's College. And after some time, Samira, she told me, why don't you start a Toastmaster club for community? And I said, of course, that's a good idea, but we don't know anyone here. She said, I can help you. So we started only with 5 members, and we didn't know anything about the Toastmaster. Our job was to come and chat and enjoy and then go. After some time, I think it could be 5-6 months, someone from Sharjah, I forgot his name, I think he left, he went to Australia later on. He told me, Rana, it's time for you to start a club. I said, of course we would like to start, but how do you start? He said, we will help you. And that's how we started the process. And we first contacted Fujairah Indian business community. And that's how Sarangi, Sanjeev Sarin, all of them, they came in and we organized the charter meeting. That is what our DTM Colonel Murad explained. So we had the wonderful meeting and everyone is interested to join and everyone signed up, but we are short of 1 member. And I was so sad. I said, we cannot, we cannot have the club. So I'm very grateful that Colonel Murad, he came and he said, no problem. I'll be the magic, the 20th number member for you club. And that's how we started. When we started the club, our challenge was to maintain the quality because I knew a little bit about how to maintain, how to conduct a Toastmaster club. But our Vice President Education, he was not sure. He never went to any training and he doesn't know how to make the schedule and how to conduct the club meeting. One day I told him, now the club officer training is coming along, you must come. And that was after almost 6 months. He said, okay, I will go. And I thought after coming to the training, he will be one of the best Vice President Education. So he attended training and he liked it. But next day he told me, Rana, I cannot continue this duty because there's too much work and I'm so busy. He was the principal at our own English school. He said, I'm so busy with this and it's too much work. I cannot do this. So I had to be Vice President Education as well. So anyhow, I'm very grateful to all of our charter members. Our Prakash, he took the initiative, and Sarangi, Sanjeev Sarin, I remember, and they were so fantastic. What Colonel Murad said, yes, of course, we at the beginning, we had a lot of challenges, but we are in a team and we had so many meetings and those memories I cannot forget. These are my part of, I think, part of my life. And what I am very so much, I would say, grateful to all the team members, charter members, and sorry, I forgot to mention our Dawal. He was there from the beginning. He's so much helpful and he wanted to have meeting every week. He said, why can't we have meeting every week? He was so enthusiastic. So anyhow, because we had wonderful team and we had a very wonderful interaction among us, and that's how we actually laid down the foundation without knowing this is going to be one of the biggest or so much famous club in the district. And I never thought we could reach to this stage. And thank you very much to all of you. And I have no words, no language to express my gratitude and also thank you what you are doing now. Thank you. Over to you, Mahar.
Yes, thank you, DTM Rana, for giving us that history, giving us the history of how the club started and how we are here today because of that one decision that you and the charter members around you took. So I thought, since we are talking to charter members, they should be put to the test. And the test will be that all the charter members who are going to come to speak now will have to speak in the table topic format, meaning for 2 minutes. I want to see if you still remember the training you took in Toastmasters on how to speak to the point in 2 minutes. So let's test you on that. So next, I would like to call someone who was already mentioned by DTM Rana. That is Mr. Sarangi. Mr. Sarangi is an engineer by profession, or he has been before he retired. Today, he is retired and back home in the home of the Maruti Suzuki, Gurgaon in India. He's been a mentor, he's been a guide, he's been a coach, and he's also been a sponsor of Fujairah Toastmasters Club. He's had a helping hand again and again and again. Sir, if you could please unmute yourself, and it's time for your table topics.
Hello, thank
yes,
you.
Yes, Mr. Sarangi, sir.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening,
nice
good evening.
On this platform.
Welcome, welcome. Sir, my question to you is, you've been a helping hand in Toastmasters always. You've always had the word of wisdom for every member. You've, in a way, mentored me. You've always had something to say for me to improve. So my question to you is, what is the importance of a Toastmasters, be it senior or junior, to always have a word for any other Toastmaster, meaning like if you need to mentor someone or if you want them to perform well, what is the importance of always speaking your mind to improve someone instead of waiting for them to reach that point? Over to you, sir.
Well, that's a nice point you mentioned. In fact, when I joined Toastmasters, I had very little experience in debates. Very helpful platform, and the atmosphere was very supporting. So I developed myself, my skills, public speaking skills. But after some time, when I did all the usual things that you do in Toastmasters in the beginning, preparing speeches and giving all the leadership qualities, then after that, it was no longer motivating me to remain in the Toastmaster. Then I realized that there are so many new persons coming and joining, and it was so fulfilling to nurture them, to bring them up and to help them in their effort, that was the most satisfying thing for me to be part of the Toastmasters. So although not many people mention this because everybody thinks it's only for self-development, but actually what I found most satisfying was to develop others in the process and give back something to society, you can say, in some manner. So in that way, I will just give you a small secret of, when you start in the Toastmaster journey, you have to prepare speeches. And that's the most difficult thing that people find, how to go about finding some subject for their speeches. So I have a theory that you don't go looking for a subject. Let the subject come looking for you. What I mean is that if you know the objectives of all the speeches that are there, and then you look around, you read so many books, you see so many news events, other stories, then suddenly some story will flash, and then you'll connect it. Oh, okay, this is a very good story for my this project number 5. That's how I used to choose my. I think I have taken your time. Thank you very much. And this is a wonderful experience that we had. And thanks, Fujairah Toastmaster Club, for organizing this. Well done.
Thank you, Mr. Sarangi. That is really exactly how I choose my topics. I don't go thinking about what to say. It just really appears to you when it's meant to. Thank you so much, sir, for those insightful words. Next, I'd like to call someone of the opposite sex. She's also a charter member of the club. Miss Anita Anand. Miss Anita, she's a computer software professional, currently working for Ministry of Health, Fujairah. She enjoys reading, music, gardening, and yoga. My question for you, Miss Anita, is you're no longer a Toastmaster, unfortunately, possibly due to work constraints. So what is it that you regret about leaving Toastmasters? To you. Miss Anita, are you with us?
She's got to unmute. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, distinguished members, guests. Thank you for that, Mahra, for the introduction. Yes, I remember joining Toastmasters so many years ago. I remember seeing all the good old faces. It's a pleasure really today being part of the 400th team meeting. So I was actually, a little shy speaker, and I wanted to improve on my public speaking skills and leadership skills. So I thought I will join. Additional benefit of meeting like-minded people, and making the session fun used to be great. I used to be so jittery when, I used to get table topics and all that. I learned to overcome that gradually. And, it used to be fun. I think I have evolved, from being that shy speaker to, I can be more confident now. I miss all those fun sessions where we had that, camaraderie, and it was great. It was fun, and it was, good to give the brain a little, work, trying to think up of topics and speak. So thank you so much for that opportunity. I had to unfortunately leave due to, some other concerns on the home front. But great to be part of this meeting today. Congratulations, wishing this club growth and lots of success. Thank you so much. Over to you, Mahra. Thank you, Ms. Anita, thank you. It's wonderful to see you, and we hope to see you in a physical meeting, hopefully. Sure. Thank you so much for those words. Next, I'd like to call on another charter member. And this person is a business development manager, and he's been in Fujairah since 1978. He enjoys creative writing, music, and motivating others. This person is currently a member of Synergy Toastmasters Club, Mr. Ben Thomas. Wonderful to have you, sir. My question to you is, what is a special moment that you wish to share with us from your time with Fujairah Toastmasters Club?
Thank you, Mahar, for the introduction. Well, in Toastmasters, wonderful and very special moments happen very, very often, no? Or do you will all agree with me about that? Now, for example, this meeting is also a very, very special occasion when the chartered members could come together after a long time and see and feel very proud and happy about the legacy we left. And we are very excited to see that the current generation is taking it to greater heights and running it very efficiently and benefiting themselves by developing themselves into greater leaders. Regarding a very special moment that I had during my early days in Toastmasters, one thing that very, very clearly I can remember is something which happened after I delivered a humorous speech. I narrated a very, very funny incident which I witnessed while I was visiting the undersea aquarium in Singapore. While I was narrating this story, I could hear people laughing. There was a lot of laughter around in the whole room was echoing with laughter. So I felt very, very happy. And I thought, oh, today I'll be selected as the best speaker of the day. Okay, then that's finished. After some time, it was that time for the timer's report. He came up and gave his report. And then he said, Toastmaster Ben Thomas, I took 7 minutes and 59 minutes. So he is not qualified for the voting. Oh, that was a terrible moment. It was a big disappointment and big embarrassment. Before that, thinking about the award that is coming to me, I was flying in Cloud 9. And when I heard this thing, suddenly my glider descended from Cloud 9 and it fell into a ditch on the earth. So it was so disappointing and embarrassing. So now what I want to say is that, oh, dear Toastmasters, make sure that you finish your speech on time so that you can still remain on the cloud, see the stars, that is your Toastmasters, and then receive your awards and rewards. So this is what I want to tell the current members. And I take this opportunity to congratulate and extend my thanks to all the members of Fujairah Toastmasters Club, especially the president and all the ExCom members for making such a great opportunity for us to come together and commemorate this very special occasion of the 400th meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ben. Thank you so much for that humorous talk. Thank you so much. Next, I'd like to call on another humor speaker who's been known as a humor speaker and a table topics champion for Fujairah Toastmasters Club, and that is Mr. Hamid Mohammed. Mr. Hamid is a public relations officer for VTTI. He enjoys traveling and reading. And my question to you, sir, what pets would you suggest for us to keep as Toastmasters? What is the best pet for a Toastmaster to keep? To you, Mr. Hamid.
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And now you've brought me outside of Toastmasters to a proper table topic question. Let's start with it. Let's say the best pet I would suggest to all Toastmasters to have is honeybees. It's dangerous, right? Honeybees are the best teachers. I can say they are the best teachers. They are the pet you can have and learn from. Fellow Toastmasters, good evening. Well, to start with it, honey is one of the most expensive, healthiest vegetarian products collected by insects called honeybees. And these honeybees live in a community which has different ranks, which is queen, watchkeepers, workers, and let's say watchkeepers and cleaners. The job of queen is to give eggs. The watchkeepers usually they control the crowd. The other bees, the worker bees, they collect the honey, wax, water supplies, and food supplies. The cleaners, they clean the wax, they clean the trees, and they do the maintenance of the honeycomb. And this honeycomb, or honey collecting and honey farming, I can say, is one of the most profession in old days and nowadays, which is passed down by generations in the UAE. Based on the fact that I have been in living my childhood in a mountain area in Deba, I have learned these skills. And this skill helped me to develop my capabilities and self-reliance, as well as it helped me to develop my ability to solve problems in real time. So that's why I call them honeybees are the best teachers. So go ahead, have pets like honeybees and enjoy the free honey. Over to you, Mahara. Mahara?
Yes, thank you
Yes.
so much, sir. That was a true table topics answer. If this was a contest, you'd be one of the runner-ups, definitely. Thank you so much, sir.
You know what? I was playing the table topic master to avoid speaking. But here I got caught.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Next, we have another speaker with us, and this person has always been a support for Toastmasters Club. Even before I knew he was a charter member, I knew he was always supporting the club. And even after he left Toastmasters, he continued to support the club. This person is a chartered accountant by profession. He manages his own auditing firm with offices in Fujairah, Dubai, and India. He is a singer, he plays instruments, he's a collector, he collects coins, stamps, and vintage vehicles. And he tells me that he is the 19th member to join the club before Colonel Murad. So before the 20th member, this person was the 19th member, and that's Mr. Dhaval Nandekar. Sir, my question to you, now seeing as you were the 19th member and my birthday was on the 19th of December, I will let you give me your own recount of an incident that happened when you were a member of Toastmasters Club. The screen is yours, sir. Please note the time, and Mr. Sudhakar is the timer. You have 2 minutes in proper table topic fashion. Mr. Dhaval.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to everybody for the 400th meeting. It was a common occurrence with me that I would always come late to the club. And actually, that was the reason why I left the club also. I could never make it on time. But see, the most interesting, each and every meeting for me was interesting because staying in Fujairah and working close to 100 kilometers away, this was the prime time for me to meet some really intelligent and energetic people in Fujairah. I spoke quite infrequently, again, most of the time because I was late. But I remember a time, especially when I came after the meeting got over, which was extremely funny. And then we started having refreshments there. And for the next 1.5 hours, we were chatting over there on God knows how many topics, but we were there for close to 1.5 hours after the meeting got over, and the guards finally came in and they asked us to leave. And they said, if you don't want to leave, we'll hand you over the keys, and then you people locked the gate. So the point I want to make here is that we initial members, about 20-25 of us who later on joined, we were absolutely good friends of each other, and we used to have a great time over there. And it's a sheer pleasure to meet so many of you on screen today, and my best wishes to you and my best wishes to the club also. Thank you very much for organizing this get together.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Dhawan. That is truly what every Toastmaster club is. It really embraces you and for you to make connections and make friends. Finally, this member, a charter member with us, Mr. Prakash Chugani. Mr. Prakash is a leadership and development facilitator and coach. He enjoys cycling, tennis, playing the guitar, and he tells me that he joined Toastmasters because he was lonely. My question to you, sir, today, if you were lonely then, are you still lonely? And if you are, why not come and join Toastmasters once again? Mr. Prakash.
Hi, Mahar. Thank you so much. Well, I was lonely then in Fujairah. I'm not lonely now at all. I made friends for life after joining, and they continue. And I'm still a member of the Toastmasters in Dubai, HR Connections Toastmasters. So yeah, so no, not at all lonely. But I'd like to definitely mention one aspect that I really loved a lot about Fujairah Toastmasters. I remember we used to meet at, it was the Women's College, Fujairah Women's College library. And so you can imagine we didn't have any proper facilities at that time. So we're meeting at the library. Many times the ExCom used to go and meet in Rana Chakma's house. And that's where we used to have our ExCom meetings. But it was so exciting. We used to love to do that because it was like one small little family. We would used to tease Rana and say, you know what, we're not come here for the for the meeting or for any agendas of Toastmasters. We come here for the lovely food that your wife is making. So that used to be the way we used to have the spirit. And what stood for me was in Fujairah, at least with the members that I know, resourcefulness preceded resources. We would not go for the resources. We didn't want all big things and the best of hotels and all the equipment necessary. But the resourcefulness of every member in the way they would chip in with whatever they had, and the genuineness of every member then was so nice. And what I really love is the way you have taken it forward from them. That has been amazing leadership in Rana Chakma, the way he's brought it to that level. And then the way he's handed over the baton to the other members. And the fact that you guys are, from what I hear from the district level, you all are doing exceptionally well. And so kudos to each and every one of you, all the members and the leadership team there. You all are amazing. Keep that spirit continuously, and all the very best to each and every one of you. Such a pleasure and honor for me to be present, and thanks for calling me.
Thank you, Mr. Prakash, for giving us those memories of your time with Fujairah Toastmasters. And we're very happy that you're no longer lonely. Thank you so much. Thank you to the Fujairah Toastmasters team for giving me the opportunity and trusting me in interviewing these wonderful minds that chartered the club and given us a legacy that we continue till today. Thank you so much. Thank you for everyone. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Madam Mahar, for this wonderful session and how nicely you have taken it up. Thank you so much, and thank you so much wholeheartedly for all the chartered members to be here with us and sharing the experience. I remember the same 3 factors as given by our keynote speaker: members, members, and members. Thank you so much, and really we experience the same, getting inspired a lot. And I strongly believe this has to continue, and even the further generation, next team, each and every guest has to become a member, and the society has to get really uplifted. I have seen my personal life, so I am sharing the same with you all. And we are ready for the Platinum Peer Security Award also. And next to go with, we have our Division K director. So let us have him to share his experience. He's a very, very, very calm, super sensitive, ever smiling face, and only thing, he is having a silver cap in him. So much energetic, young and passionate Toastmaster with a silver cap. It's not a white cap, don't mistake him. Sir, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Arivar again. My hearty congratulations to the Fujairah Toastmasters Club. 400th meeting. Wow. Many times we say numbers speak. This is proved. Almost 20 years, 19 years since inception. Going well with great guns. I personally feel very much honored and privileged that Fujairah Toastmasters Club is in our Division K and I am their Division Director. This is what I personally feel is a moment of truth for me. I just want to recall one incident, if I'm correct, since our respected DTM Rana Chakma is there, one of the charter members and founders. In 2007 or 8, I remember my mentor, DTM Sundarajan, which you all, most of the charter members know him. He asked me, I'm going to Fujairah Toastmasters Club. Will you accompany me? I said, Fujairah is far away. What about the food? If you arrange lunch, I will come, I said. Then he said, that I don't know. Maybe Rana Chakma might arrange. I don't know. Let us see. When we went there, such a hospitality extended by DTM Rana Chakma and the executive committee members. We attended one of the area contests, if I remember, 2007-2008. Such a wonderful club meeting, committed people, Toastmasters, passionate people. So while coming back, he told me, my mentor, Nagarajan, it is easy to give advice. He was telling me, it is easy to give example, but difficult to become example. He said, it is easy to give example, but difficult to become example. Look at DTM Rana Chakma. How committed, passionate he is for Toastmasters. Like that you should be. One day, you continue the same passion, you will attend one of the milestone meetings of the Fujairah Toastmasters Club, quote unquote, by DTM Sundarajan in 2007-2008. Today, the day has come for me. I was waiting when President Mahendran extended the invitation to me. I was so happy. Unfortunately, late by about 7-8 minutes due to the traffic jam. I prepared myself in the morning. There is, of course, as usual, I don't prepare any speeches. This is impromptu from my heart. Wonderful. So my dream has come true that I presided and I am the division director for in Division K, wherein Fujairah Toastmasters Club is there. Salute to all the executive committee members and the charter members for such a legacy you have left, and it is growing. See the membership base, 30 plus, you are an elite group. Plus already 5 goals you have achieved, which means you are an autopilot mode. Division director is not required for you. You are all acting like a division directors now, president and the executive committee members. Excellent. What else we can say? Now we are all speaking verbally very strong, but physically are we strong? It's a question mark. Few, our district PR has initiated a physical fitness challenge started today. I want to see Fujairah Toastmasters to show some physical activity and post your pictures in any form, whether it is a yoga, or running, or swimming, or badminton, or whatever. You jump inside the room and post it. Show that Fujairah Toastmasters, not only they are best in the speaking ability, impromptu skills and all, they are also the physical fitness. Let us encourage our district PRM and also move more and more physically fit also. With this, I'm very happy since my time given to me is also very limited. They have told me I am also very careful. I wish good luck and best wishes to all the Fujairah Toastmasters Club and thank all our district leaders who are constantly giving motivation and encouragement, like our DTM Nelson Meneses and DTM Rania and DTM Gurvinderpur. This trio is really a pillar and support for our district and division for all the club members. And also I thank the keynote speaker, our respected distinguished Toastmaster Bhagavan Borat for having come here, and whether he became accidentally the 20th member or not, but he was a member and very rarely he said becoming the charter members. Fujairah Toastmasters Club are blessed with such a member, and Thank you very much, sir, for your kind address and motivating speech about the 3 M's, members, 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 which we will all remember. And last but not least, I once again thank President Mahendran and wish him good luck, and the area director and all the members and guests and charter members assembled today. Thank you, sir. Back to President T.M. Modi.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Division K Director. See the energetic, that's what I was telling. He is very young, energetic and passionate. And thank you so much for this wonderful speech, and really we'll be working forward to achieve more milestones. Why don't we call our immediate past District Director, DTM Robin Anandji, to spare us a few moments and share with us his experience.
Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to speak. I mean, it's amazing. I am in a very august audience. Having chartered members like DTM Mohammad Murad, I don't know whether I need to say anything more. And it cannot be an accident, believe me. DTM Nagarajan was very smart. He was trying to say it's an accident. I'm sure the VP membership at that time was a very smart guy. He made sure that the 20th member was the right member, so that even after 18 years, you can recall that, you know, and laugh about it. But I think it's not a laughing matter. 16, 17 years, I think 18th year, going a club like this, it can only happen when you have such amazing mentors and leaders who are associated with the club and who are always supporting the club. I think if you have members who think about the club and who support the club and you know, let the club grow and become the club you have become, I think the future is unlimited, and you've also helped so many other clubs around you to progress. I saw a few of the other clubs thanking you. In fact, I saw Toastmaster Arundhati posting thank you to you. So that shows that some of the clubs who have benefited from this magnanimous nature of this club and the members. And I salute all the chartered members for coming here today and celebrating this wonderful occasion. And I'm really, really blessed, and it's my pleasure to be here amongst some wonderful, wonderful friends, Toastmasters and leaders. And DTM Mohammad Murad, good evening to you and to all the senior leaders, division leaders, area leaders, and all the DTMs. Thank you so much for having me here. I wish you more and more success. I hope you have many more milestones like this. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, immediate past director's message. Thank you so much. And to moving further, though the time is running short, but still the momentum is there, the energy level is there. So let us have a small entertainment session also. To present the entertainment session, we have our Jewel with us. We have a Diamond with us. He is a very passionate mentor also, and he is our past area 74 governor also. He is immediate past additional Division K director also for club growth. He is none other than our beloved DTM Suryanarayana Krishnamurthy. Let us give a great applause to welcome him to carry over the session. DTM Suryanarayana Krishnamurthy, the session is yours. Suryaji, yes.
Hello. Hello, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Okay, I am ready here. I'm just waiting for you. And what I would be doing is, to save some time, I'm going to go at some terrific speed on doing some things for you. I have 4 parts and I have 2 minutes for each part, but I know I'm going to exceed, because in my Toastmasters life, as many of the Vijayawada Toastmasters Club members know, I don't like the timer when he shows the red. Okay, but today I think I have to bear with him. All the dignitaries are there. I'm going to take you through this. It is called Narkali Payirchi in my mother tongue. Narkali means chair, Payirchi means exercise. I do that every day, believe me, okay, in my office. So if you people can do that in your office sometime, I'm sure you'll have some blood flowing through you. So I'm here in my gym. Always you need to look for a sturdy chair, not these revolving ones, which I use when I'm in Toastmasters meetings. Don't hurt yourself. Do not hurt anybody who's sitting next to you. You will have to do very simple exercises. I'll just show you quickly. And then we will have to do it with a lot of awareness. You know, the deep breaths also have to be taken whenever you require. And we will see that this will actually facilitate de-stressing when you're in the office. And these days in the new normal, we use more of the laptop and mobile's camera, right, and get fixed onto a chair. So better do some exercises when you're there. It will improve your joint flexibility. It will strengthen the muscles. Fear, frustration, negative thoughts also are expected to disappear. Be positive, be safe, and be healthy. If you can get a sturdy chair, you can just move there and start doing it with me. Yes. Can you hear me? Let me put you into a secret. You don't have to really hear me. If the audio is not working, don't worry, okay? See me and try to do it the same way. Yeah. So that's just some of them I wanted to show you, okay? And I will just move on to the next one. We have it as a, before that, let me show you something here. Yes. Can you see that one? Any thumbs up? Okay. We'll move on to the next part, which is a small tune. Many of you know the Rasputin song, right? Yes. You know that song? Do you know who has sung that one? That's the vocal group of. Anybody tell me, please? Anything coming in the chat box? Vocal group. Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. La 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 la. Yes. Do you know who? Okay.
Rasputin.
Actually, Abba.
Emma.
Sorry, that was actually Bonium, not Abba. Okay. We have already seen with us a charter member who said that, you know, table topics took him to cloud 9, but unfortunately, due to time, he was disqualified. Please welcome the same charter member who's now president of Synergy Toastmasters in our area. Please welcome Toastmaster Mentos. He is going to play for us in his instrument, Rivers of Babylon. Some tunes for us, okay, please. Rivers of Babylon. Of course. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ben. He needs a great round of applause for the Rivers of Babylon. And can you see my screen? Yes.
Who am I? Who am I?
Who am I? Yes. So we'll just take you through this. If you can put in your answers in the chat box, it will be very nice. Any answers, please, in the chat box to everyone. Please put it to everyone. Don't put it to me only. Because there can be some funny things coming up. Yes, I got it. Turkey, 2 answers. Any more? Okay. Here it is. That's the answer. Hen is hanging, searching for last 10 years. Turkey's economy. Yes, this may be Turkey's economy. Yes, that's right. Let's go to the next one now. Anything that comes to your mind, into the chat box, please. Anything? Friend. Yeah, it is FR plus ants. It's just France. France or France. Okay. What about this one? Any answers? What is the answer to the question? If the question is the answer, but the question cannot be answered with this logic. I thought DTM Nagarajan will be the first person to answer this. Our division director. Cannot hear you, sir. Unmute, please, if you would like to speak to me. Otherwise, please use the chat box. Because I'm watching the chat box here. I've got an answer from Toastmaster Kanti. He says the answer is illogic. Illogic is the right answer. Yes. If you'd like to speak to me, unmute and speak. Otherwise, just drop it in the chat box. Who do you think this person is with such a lovely vision? A very ambitious Toastmaster. He is among us today.
DTM Surya.
This is DTM Surya.
Sorry. Toastmaster Swaminathan Jayaraman has got the right answer. Toastmaster DTM Harun has got the right answer. This is none other than
President.
Our president. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah, what does this denote? In the chat box, please. Or
Japan.
Charter member Dhaval, Toastmaster Ismail Sultan, our charter member Prakash Chugani. Yes, Japan. Okay. Quickly tell me, what can you decipher?
Berlin.
Some vowels missing. Yes. Berlin. Yes, we got it from Toastmaster Kanti.
Robin Sharma.
Prakash Chugani, Robin, DTM Harun, and our president's voice has also come. So that is Robin Sharma. What comes to your mind when you see this? Boxer, no. Yes.
Cuba.
Remember, Kanti, right? Okay. That is Cuba. Who's this celebrity? Who is this person?
DTM Surya.
One among us.
DTM Rana.
DTM Surya.
DTM Rana.
DTM Surya. That is from Toastmaster.
DTM Robin.
That is from DTM Rana Chakma also. Thanks for identifying me. Anything here that comes to your mind?
Amsterdam. Mastermind.
Okay. Anything comes to your mind?
Ice frame. Iceland. Yeah.
Yes, Ramakrishnan Ji. Iceland.
Icebreaker.
Robin. DTM Robin.
Robin.
DTM Robin.
This is DTM Robin.
I thought this was going to be difficult. You all right. Well done. What does this indicate?
Toastmasters.
Any answers in the chat box?
Question of the day.
No, it's just chat minus T is chat. Chad.
Chad.
That was Chad.
For President. Mike P.
District know him very well, looks like. That is to introduce our very rich person, our international president, DTM Richard Peck. Okay, now this is the last part where I have to ask you to do something because, you know, I want to deceive your eyes. Can you see the cards which I'm showing you? Think of one card quickly. Think of any one card quickly. Got it?
We don't see any card.
You don't see any cards. You don't see any cards. That means these are already deceived.
Sir,
Your
please
eyes are
remove the,
think of one card. Think of it. I'm shuffling. I'm shuffling. I'm shuffling. Yes. See, I'm shuffling and I'm going to do whatever card you thought of has disappeared here.
You change the card. Sir,
Please don't give away my secrets. I am the entertainer. Okay. Thank you very much. I hope I brought the child in you. And with that, let me hand over back to our master of ceremony, Toastmaster Arivu. Thank you for this opportunity, President Mahendran.
Thank you. Thank you so much to our entertainment master, DTM Srinarayana Krishnamurthy. Really a wonderful session. We all enjoyed. Hope everyone enjoyed also. And why don't we call our district, our DTM Nagabhushan Balaji. Can we have our DTM Nagabhushan Balaji, sir, to share his experience with us? Is available? No. Sorry, I think we missed him. Okay. Next, so we'll go with the further flow. So we'll call our area director, area 47 director, Toastmaster Ramesh Kora, to share his experience and a few words about the session. And the stage is yours, area director.
Thank you, Toastmaster Arif. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. My division director, distinguished Toastmaster Nagarajan said, you don't need a division director, you all are division directors. So I was wondering then, do you need an area director? All the chartered members, distinguished members, the district leaders, a warm good evening to everyone. Teamwork makes dream work. What a wonderful meeting. We have around 42 to 43 people were attending our meeting. It was a wonderful session. I truly inspired and excited by the stories our chartered members, DTM Murad, DTM Rana Chikma shared. A group of 5 members joined in Fujairah and they made it to 19. And they need one more member to make a Toastmasters club. And DTM Murad himself joined as a chartered member. And how those 20 members now transformed into a prestigious club, Fujairah Toastmasters Club. I'm proud to be part of your club, the area. I wanted to highlight a few things, the achievement. You are the first club in my area who achieved Smedley Award. You are the first club in my area achieved the Lead and Win Award. You are the first club in my area started these contests, club contest. So as district director mentioned, you are such a well-versed club, prestige club, and he also challenged you
to help others clubs in my area. So I can see Toastmaster Ben Thomas here, the president of Synergy Toastmasters Club, Royal Toastmasters Club, and Crescent Toastmasters Club, and the clubs in and around Fujairah required your help. So keep going to my other clubs, attend those clubs, share the success mantra what you're doing here. Fantastic job done. I wanted to congratulate the EXCO, and as DTM Murad mentioned, we have all those three flavors to be an excellent club. Old members, you can see the past division director, DTM Sujit, DTM, our immediate president, DTM Pradeep, Mahar, and DTM Surya, with their guidance, and the new members, Toastmaster, our Mahendran, the president, and see how when the district director called Toastmaster Somi and Sominathan and Toastmaster Resmi, they were competing to be a better, even for the word master, for a motivational message. And you have all the flavors to be one of the best club, and we all look up to you. Thank you so much. And I wanted to congratulate each and every member of Fujairah Toastmasters Club for your 400th meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Toastmaster Mahendran, special thanks for you, this t-shirt to sending to me all the way from Fujairah to Sharjah. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Area Director. It's a really inspiring speech, and hope we'll be doing well, and we'll be meeting and exceeding the expectations of the district. Thank you so much for this opportunity. And to give the vote of thanks, let us call our veteran Toastmaster, Mr. Pavanesh Jain. Pavanesh Jain, the stage is yours. Let us give a big applause for welcoming him.
First International President and FTC Charter Member, DTM Mohammad Murad, District 105 Director, DTM Nelson Menges, District Director DTM Robin Anand, Past Director District DTM Robin Anand, Division K Director DTM Nagarajan, District 105 Logistic Manager DTM Anil Vidyadharan, Division Club Group Director DTM Rania, Past Division K Director DTM Sujit Varghese, Charter Member of FTC, Area Director TM Ramesh, Present EXCOM team, Toastmasters and guests. A very warm good evening to you all. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of Fujairah Toastmaster Club. Indeed, this day has been very special for all of you. All of us at Fujairah Toastmaster Club, and is surely an event that will be cherished in the memory of Fujairah Toastmaster Club. The celebration of our 400th meeting and inauguration of our annual newsletter in presence of charter members and all the Toastmasters mentioned above. On behalf of Fujairah Toastmaster Club, I convey deep regards and hearty thanks to all of you. We are greatly encouraged by your gracious presence. Our International Vice President and Charter Member of Fujairah Toastmaster Club, DTM Colonel Murad, who spared the time from the busy schedule and present the keynote speech and share the experience of the charter while chartering the club. He always helped the Fujairah Toastmaster Club since its chartering. Let's have a thundering round of applause for Toastmaster DTM Mohammad Murad. Our District Director DTM Nelson Menges, who is always with the FTC and mentor of the club. We extend a big round of applause for you, sir, DTM Nelson Menges. Our Division K Director DTM Nagarajan, who has always inspired the EXCOM, followed up for the successful conduct of this meeting. A big round of applause to DTM Nagarajan. A special mention of DTM Anil Vidyadharan. I know him very well, and all our Fujairah Toastmaster Club knows him very well. He is always a constant source of motivation and support to all of Fujairah Toastmaster Club. A big round of applause for DTM Anil Vidyadharan. Our Area Director DTM Ramesh, who followed up with the EXCOM on regular basis for all the activities of the 400th meeting, and because of this, the meeting is very successful today. So huge round of applause to Toastmaster Ramesh and also all the EXCOM team led by TM Mahendran. Our charter members who put their efforts for starting the Fujairah first community club in Fujairah. And because of their guidance, follow-up, we are having the great leaders today, and today mentioned that we have the 7 DTMs in Fujairah Toastmaster Club. So that requires a big thundering round of applause for all the charter members. Because of the time, I am not able to announce the name, but I know all of you, you did a great job, and really it's a big inspiration to all of us. Our master of ceremony today, Toastmaster RF, kept always engaged and also entertained throughout the meeting. A big round of applause for MC of the day, Toastmaster Arif. Many Toastmasters worked behind the scene. Our host, DTM Pradeep, Toastmaster Arif, Toastmaster Mahendran, Spotlight Master, Toastmaster Hari Pratap, monitoring district and division leaders, Toastmaster Sunir, Zoom Master, Toastmaster Pattavi, Toastmaster Reshmi, Greet Master, Toastmaster Kedar, Presentation Master, Toastmaster Sudhakar, Timer. Have a big round of applause for their effort. Our 400th meeting, led by DTM Sujit, DTM Surya, DTM Pradeep, Toastmaster Mahendram, Toastmaster Mahara, and all the Toastmasters mentioned above. We are behind the wonderful event. Let's have a round of applause for their effort, untiring effort, and because of that, we have the meeting, successful meeting today. We are extremely grateful to the newsletter committee, led by DTM Surya, DTM Pradeep, and members TM Koshen, TM Swaminathan, TM Mahendran, whose untiring efforts made this wonderful newsletter a reality. My deep regards and thanks to 400th meeting organizing committee members, led by DTM Sujit, DTM Surya, DTM Pradeep, and all EXCOM members, and also Toastmasters for their effort, dedication, teamwork, and team effort. Let's have a big round of applause for all the team members. I extend gratitude for all the guests who joined, who spared their time and joined this event. This reflects your interest in Toastmasters, and I hope that many of our guests will join the meeting today. And in the end, I would like to extend our heartiest congratulations to all, heartiest thanks to all our members like DTM Harun, DTM Rana Chakma, and all the members who really, and DTM and Toastmaster Sarangi, who from their efforts only we could able to progress in our Fujairah Toastmaster Club. I am the old members. I joined in 2009, and when I joined, after some time, we attended the 100th meeting, and that was the wonderful event. And from that on, we inspired. The team was inspired. So once again, I extend my sincere thanks to all the Toastmasters guests for their presence amongst us in this historic occasion. Thank you all for joining and encouraging us, although on Zoom. And with this pandemic situation, stay safe, stay healthy, and good night to all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pawneji, for this wonderful vote of thanks. Hope you all covered each and every one, and it's a well finished. Thank you so much. And over to you, Fujairah Toastmasters Club's President, Toastmaster Mahendran. The stage is yours. And thank you. Have a safe stay.
Thank you, wondrous Toastmaster Arif, for your excellent support. The way you lead the session was amazing. Thank you very much. Dear leaders, fellow members, and a special good evening to our charter members. Thank you for being with us for today's session. It's a celebration for us. It's not only a celebration, actually, it's a kind of gratitude that we show to the charter members and our senior members for give a path to us to learn and nourish our skills. Thank you for being with us today. Though our give a vote of thanks by Toastmaster Pawnesh. I really want to thank a few persons. Because of him, actually, I could be able to reach all the charter members. That's none other than our charter member, Mr. Dawal. When we had a discussion in the beginning with our IPP and immediate process in DTM Pradeep, we went to DTM Sujit's home and we discussed to start means how can we move forward for 400 meeting. He gave an idea and then we approached. We got a list. The second day, DTM Sujit and DTM Hamid came to my home and gave a list of charter members. I tried to contact each and every one on the next day itself. I could not able to reach any single because the 10 years old number. So I was a bit afraid and then I called Mr. Dawal for it because he's the only person here I can call as a charter member. So I called him. I said, I could not able to reach anyone, sir. You are the first one I could reach. Immediately he said, why don't you reach approach? Why don't you reach me in before? I can give all the numbers. Then immediately he can give all the numbers day one by one. He can contact himself and he give a number. I already contacted him. Please approach. So that's the one skill I really want to learn because this is like a leadership role. That's the real leadership role that I learned from him. It's not the first time I'm seeing here. This is the second time I'm learning because the first time when we have an issue with our Venu, he just came forward 2 years before and said, you can use my office. I hear from DTM Sujit. That's means amazing skills that unique skill that he has, and I really thank DTM the Toastmaster Dawal, I could say, for your wonderful support and excellent support for us. Because of you, we could reach a wondrous moment, a celebrating moment. We could able to connect all the members, all the charter members here. Thank you so much. Charter members, dear charter members, we are so kind of you for being with us. Share your time with us. Thank you. Thanks all. As a president, I declare the meeting is adjourned. I would like to call some senior Toastmasters here. I would like DTM Harun is seriously waiting, and I want to hear from him actually.
The quick one I'll say, I landed in Fujairah in September. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
September I came looking for the Toastmaster Club, got the club, and there I met to DTM Rana Chakma, Toastmaster Sarangi, Toastmaster Pavnis, then later on DTM Sujit, and then Surya ji and all that. I'll tell you one thing, that today we are meeting because of these chartered members. Their thought, their initiative, if they would not have created this club, we were not meeting at this moment. And so many good friends we come across because of their thought. And I must appreciate, I must admire the chartered member that they thought about it so that we could be together. And one more thing I'll tell you, that club started with a humble beginning, but then it kept on adding. And sometimes senior Toastmaster, sometimes young energetic Toastmaster, which presently I am seeing for last 2 years, that very, very enthusiastic, energetic Toastmaster are there. So the club is in a very good hand, and club will keep growing higher and higher. So wishing you all the best. And today's meeting was really superb. I'll tell you, very well organized. Everybody has done their role so well, so well. I'm so happy, and I wish you all the best. The president and the ExCom member. In such a short time, you came out in the newsletter. Really amazing it is. Okay, wish you all the best, and hope this club will keep growing from higher to higher, strength to strength. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. The meeting supposed to end at 9. We are 20 minutes late, but still all the members and charter members are here. I really thank you for each and everyone. A humble thanks to all the charter members here. Special thanks to CM Prakash Chauhanji and Toastmaster Hamad. After a long time, I'm seeing him actually. When I joined, he was the one actually welcome along with Toastmaster Mahar. So I still remember him. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you.